Hello, my name is Jared. I am coming to you today is actually September the 29th of 2018. In January, I suffered a non-traumatic brain injury. I actually had a brain abscess, an infection that entered my brain from somewhere else in my body, and my immune system did not take care of it. So obviously, it has impacted my speech, also impacted my ability to walk. I use a walker now. I'm attempting to get better to fix my speech, also fix the walking. And I want to create this channel so that way you could keep me accountable for doing the therapy that I need to do. I'm going to do monthly check-ins to see how much progress I made on a month-by-month basis, and also to get my story out there because I haven't found a great deal of information about people who suffered brain injuries and where they've gone, where they've come from, and I wanted to get my story out there to really show others what we can do because I do think I will get better. It's going to be a long road, but we're going to do it together. So, a little bit of my backstory. In January, this all unfolded over about 4 days. I had a bad headache. I went and got medicine, came back, headache was still there. It even got to the point where I went to urgent care and told them the symptoms I was experiencing. They gave me a shot for a tension headache and sent me home. A couple of days later, I couldn't walk. I walked out into my living room, just fell on the coffee table, broke the coffee table, fixed the coffee table, fell again through the coffee table. I figured it's probably time to go to the emergency room. So, being the genius that I thought I was like, it's not that bad. We'll just call an Uber. That'll be cheaper than an ambulance. I knew I can drive, at least I knew that much. But I called an Uber. Uber shows up. I cannot walk to get in the car. The guy thinks I'm drunk. I just fall down all the time in the driveway. He calls an ambulance. Ambulance comes. They think I'm drunk because, again, I'm like, I'll just walk out the ambulance. I tried and fell down a bunch of more times. So finally, they took me to the hospital. Ran a battery of tests. Finally figured out what was going on. That I had this infection in my head. I was actually on antibiotics for about 5 months before it was taken care of. Now I'm in the rehab process. So the 3 biggest things for me that I want to do to recapture my life is to talk normally. I actually work on the phones typically. So I need to get that taken care of, my voice, so that I can return to work. Also, obviously, want to walk, and I want to drive again. And at the end of each video, I will kind of share a little bit of some of what I've learned from having those things taken away from me so quickly. And I'll do monthly check-ins so you can see kind of where I'm at. I think I mentioned that earlier. But to start off, I'm going to show you a little bit about where I was prior to the injury and some pictures of what happened during the injury and after the injury, so you can see some of what happened. So, as I mentioned, one of the biggest things for me right now is the desire to walk. So, actually, I'm going to show a video now. This is from April the 10th. This is a couple weeks after I got home from the hospital, and shows what my walking was like then.
Nice.
So, something that I will do each time I create a video is show how I'm walking now. So you saw how I was walking in April. I'll show you how I'm walking now that it's September. So buckle up. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I will do another update in a month or so. In October, we'll see where I'm at that point in time. Hopefully, good news, good things will be coming our way. I'll work hard if you work hard, and we'll get there together. So, the kind of update here as far as what I've learned through this process is probably a cliche and one that you would expect me to say, but it's the truth and probably the most important thing that I've learned through this experience, which is not taking anything for granted. So I used to be a person who hated driving. My family lives about 3 hours away, so I love spending time with them, but I hated the drive to see them. And I hated going to the grocery store, and I wasn't a big fan of going to work every day. Now those things have been taken away and I can't do them, at least not right now. So not being able to do those things, even though I didn't particularly like them, it's all I want to do now. So whatever you're doing, even if it's not your favorite thing, be appreciative of the things that you do, because if you can't do them, it really sucks. And I just want to have that back. Drive with windows down, do that sort of thing. Go to the grocery store, pick out something for dinner. Not being able to do those things is not a fun situation, but we'll get there. So thank you again for your time. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next month. Thanks.